In the marketing industry, setting objectives can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, constantly raising the bar can incentivize your team to sustain your growth rate over long periods of time. On the other hand, it can incentivize your team to prioritize your company's needs over your customers' needs. Contrary to popular belief, solely focusing on the results doesn't actually produce results. Focusing on serving your customers is what produces results. Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, is famous for sparking this customer-centric movement. In 2015, he spoke at Goldman Sachs Technology and Internet Conference in San Francisco, and a reporter asked him what some of Apple's biggest accomplishments from the past year were. He responded, "We're not focused on the numbers. We're focused on the things that produce the numbers." In marketing, what produces the numbers is a passion for your craft. Sometimes, we can get so obsessed with optimizing for results that we forget what actually generates the views and leads we desperately desire: compelling content. We'll show you how to set realistic marketing objectives that will help you craft audience-centric content, prioritize your customers' needs, and hit your numbers, all at the same time. Read on to learn how to identify your marketing objectives' purpose and process, and why it's just as important as the numbers you aim to hit. What are marketing objectives? Marketing objectives are the goals your team wants to achieve during a certain period of time. They're usually a hard number or metric that serve as metaphorical finish line for your team to sprint towards. However, setting marketing objectives isn't just limited to determining what you want to achieve. You also need to specify how you're going to reach your goals and why you want to reach them. In marketing, you obviously need to aim for concrete targets. But, as we said earlier, only focusing on the results can sometimes incentivize you to take a course of action that prioritizes your organization's needs over your customers' needs. How to set realistic marketing objectives? The first thing to understand is the subtle difference between a goal and an objective. A general goal is going to be your broader vision, while your marketing objective is that more concrete specification of how that vision is achieved. In order to craft your marketing objective, you must start with vision first by defining three main things. Hunger: what is the driving force, or the why, behind what you want to achieve? What pain or problem has led you to this point, and why must it be solved? Aspirational anchor: what does success look like, or how does the end vision solve that problem? Goal: what steps must be taken, or the what for that aspiration to come to fruition? Now that we understand the why and the how behind setting marketing objectives, let's go over how you can root the what in reality with the SMART goal framework. SMART goals are realistic, quantifiable, and focused targets that you can easily aim for. If you're wondering what SMART means, it's an acronym that helps you clearly define your goals. Specific in terms of marketing, you should choose the particular metric you want to improve upon, like visitors, leads, or customers. You should also determine what each team members will work on, the resources they'll have, and their plan of action. Measurable: if you want to gauge your team's progress, you need to quantify your goals, like achieving an X% increase in visitors, leads, or customers. Attainable: make sure that X% increase is achievable in your specific situation. If your blog traffic increased by 5% last month, try to increase it by 8 to 10% this month, not 30%. It's crucial to base your goals off of your own analytics, not industry benchmarks, or else you might bite off more than you can chew. Relevant: your goal needs to relate to your company's overall goal and account for current trends in your industry. For instance, will growing your Facebook following lead to more revenue? And is it actually possible for you to significantly boost your organic reach on Facebook after their most recent algorithm change? If you're aware of these factors, you'll be more likely to set goals that are realistic, achievable, and beneficial to your company. Time-bound: attaching deadlines to your goals puts pressure on your team to accomplish them. And this helps you make consistent and significant progress in the long term. If you don't give yourself a deadline, you can very easily fall into the trap of procrastinating on action items, leading to a slower rate of success. For example, which would you prefer, increasing leads by 5% every month, leading to a 30 to 35% increase in half a year, or trying to increase leads by 15% with no deadline and achieving that goal in a year? By analyzing two different goal-setting frameworks, we've learned how to identify the why, how, and what behind your marketing objectives. Now, we can blend the two frameworks to set a realistic goal that fulfills your customers' needs and helps you hit your numbers at the same time. Check out the examples below for more detail. Marketing objective examples. 1. Increase blog subscribers by 25% month over month this year. 2. Reach 35,000 visitors to the website from our organic search monthly by the end of the year. 3. Improve the mobile traffic conversion rate site-wide from 2.3% to 5% by Q3. 4. Convert 500 leads to MQLS by the end of the year. 5. Increase our average monthly open rate from 25% to 40% by Q1. 6. Increase our MQL to SQL conversion rate from 25% to 35% by Q2. 7. Improve our NPS score from 31 to 35 in 6 months. 8. Improve our Facebook engagement by 30% month over month. Now that you know how to write a marketing objective, you can get ideas from some metaphorical samples. Below, we'll start with one long example breaking out the above methodology step by step. Once you understand the importance of vision, identifying broad goals, and using the SMART goal framework to make concrete marketing objectives for those goals, it's time to identify the gaps in your marketing and begin outlining your own objectives.